They call me Mr. Rollin', 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 rollin' up. Mr. Rollin', 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 rollin'.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Mr. Roll It Up here with another Blunt Talk episode. In this episode, we are gonna briefly explore DistroKid. Now, DistroKid is a digital music distributor in which they help with pushing your music out to the various platforms out there. So we look at their website, Be Prolific. DistroKid is the easiest way for musicians to get music into Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Tidal, TikTok, YouTube, and more. Upload as much as you want, keep 100% of your earnings. Now, this is a little deceiving, and I'll explain why in a moment. We scroll down a little bit as we look at their website. Again, this is DistroKid. You can check out their website here at distrokid.com. If we scroll down a little bit, it says, musicians, sell your music now. 25,000 plus artists rely on DistroKid, sign up here. And this is the thing. They have so many people now, so many hip hop artists and rappers and people that are just on here, just making it like they are the ultimate one and all solution, the best solution. And, of course, that they push that whole, 100% of your earnings thing, which it's sticking with a lot of people, as I told you guys, I've been doing a fair amount of research, and that is the biggest thing with them. Everyone thinks that we keep every dime, every penny that comes our way. And we have unlimited, access to post as much music as we want. That's like the big thing that people are stuck on. But let's continue to check out the website. Upload your music to stores today. Upload your music to stores today. We'll get your music into Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon, Google Play, Tidal, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Deezer, and 150 plus other stores and streaming services. So you get to keep 100% of your royalties, get paid monthly. So again, they're pushing that you keep every dime that comes your way thing. It stores 10 to 20 times faster than any other distributor at a fraction of the price. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I've heard some people say, though, that they are really fast with some of the platforms, that they are able to get them in there really fast. But I haven't heard anyone actually say, like, compared to, iTunes, TuneCore or CD Baby, this one's the fastest. I feel like I've heard people kind of suggest that, maybe DistroKid is fastest with like one particular platform, and then someone else might be faster with another platform, which would make sense because they all probably have different relationships with all of the different, music players out there, platforms. So, I would imagine, it's going to be different, but maybe they are the ultimate, fastest, 10 to 20 times faster than all the other distributors. Haven't, nothing that really puts that, makes that concrete and factual. Here, they say, pay only $19.99 to upload unlimited albums and songs for a year. Our competitors charge at least 2 times that just to upload one album. So this is their big thing, like I said, unlimited music that you can upload for only $20, or I think the other plan is like 35 or 36 or something like that. Maybe it's 39, I don't know. But it's something in the 30s in which, there's not that many additional benefits, but it makes sense to get that, especially I think regarding the release date of when you want to actually have your music be released. You have to have the pro plan, the other plan, instead of the 1999 one. But in both cases, you will still have unlimited uploads. And here they go. Keep all your earnings. Or set up splits to automatically route any percentage of earnings from any track to anyone. But again, they're trying to put emphasis on that keep all your earnings thing again. And then bonus features, distribute cover songs legally, get paid when other people use your music, and YouTube, unlimited backups, instant Spotify verified checkmark, manage your Apple Music page, get your credits and lyrics into stores, get a YouTube official artist channel, Spotify pre-save, and so much more. So, it sounds really amazing. It sounds like, this is the ish. No issues with it. It's perfect. it's the one and all solution for everyone, and you're an idiot if you look anywhere else. Yeah, that's basically what people say and tell you. And when I first kind of was like, all right, let me put my music out there. Let me have some fun. DistroKid was what was like blasted in my face, and it seemed like I was definitely going to run with DistroKid, but like I said, doing my research first. Frequent asked questions and answers. What is DistroKid? DistroKid is a service for musicians that puts your music into online stores and streaming services. Then when people listen to your music, we send you money. Testimony as press. Who uses DistroKid? How much will it cost? Only and then how much of my sales does DistroKid keep? None. You keep 100% of your royalties. So we got that 100% of your royalties thing. So like I said, while I've been doing my research, I came across this issue with DistroKid and YouTube, especially hip hop artists, where I saw in another video, Pay Us No Mind showed the inside of DistroKid. And I actually, in this particular video right here, he specifically mentions, I like I said, if someone has 53,000 subscribers because of a particular topic or niche that they focus on, I would think and I believe that they're going to be someone who's, kind of qualified to speak about whatever it is they're talking about. But just because they got that many subscribers, doesn't mean they're always right. In this particular video, he talks about CD Baby and DistroKid, in particular with regards to DistroKid. He mentions they give you everything. They don't keep a dime. And of course, me being me, I had to respond because I didn't think it was entirely true. Now, I responded yesterday or a day ago, whatever, and he hasn't responded yet. But I wrote, I appreciate the video, but a few things. One, you're wrong about DistroKid not taking any money at all. DistroKid takes 20% of your YouTube money that they collect for you. Secondly, I was watching a Pay Us No Mind video where he was in DistroKid and selected hip hop as the category. Then when he strode down, it's clear they removed the YouTube money option altogether, meaning you're not able to monetize the YouTube streams. If someone has your song in one of their videos on YouTube, you are able to collect money from that. But DistroKid has made it more difficult or impossible for hip hop and rap to have that option. Now, again, that was just based off of the video that I watched with Pay Us No Mind, where he literally shows us the inside of DistroKid. He clicks for category for his music. He selects hip hop, and then he scrolls down to where the YouTube money option was there, and it was removed altogether. So that's why I'm asking this dude, my dude Av right here, in my question, because again, you got this many followers, you think everything they're saying is going to be factual. You're going to think they're an expert. You're going to think they know what they're talking about. But the reality of the situation is him, along with many, many others, keep saying DistroKid doesn't take anything. But a lot of people make a lot of their money from YouTube plays, from people using their music in their videos or maybe in their own videos. And that money is money that they would collect and, keep. So I definitely wanted to, kind of ask him about it and call him out like, hey, this isn't true. And you can actually go to their website, and if you look around, again, this isn't on their front page. This isn't in anywhere where it's out in the open, and they actually have it like easily accessible for artists. But if you come here and you look at what is YouTube Money, YouTube Money is a DistroKid service that gets you paid when other people use your music in their YouTube videos. Here's how it works. First, opt into YouTube Money in the DistroKid upload form. You'll see pricing information there. Prices per release, album or single. You can also opt in a release after it's been uploaded to DistroKid if you prefer. Now, this is what I was talking about a moment ago in terms of the opt-in to YouTube Money. If you selected, as we saw as I mentioned in the Pay Us No Mind video, if you select hip hop as your category for your music that you're uploading right there, this YouTube Money option disappears. They remove it altogether. It doesn't exist, meaning you are not able to collect your YouTube money. And that was the other part of the question that I kind of mentioned in here, and I threw at him in there regarding Pay Us No Mind. And I asked him, hey, what's the situation with this, if he knows. So if we come over here, Once you've opted in, DistroKid will add your music to YouTube's Content ID database. This is YouTube's system that's able to identify when your music appears in any YouTube video. So like I was saying, if someone has your song in their video, and they play it on YouTube, you will get paid for that. When YouTube detects your music in a video, monetization ads will be turned on for that video. If there is a text or banner ad on that YouTube video with your music in it, and the watcher clicks on the text or banner, or there's a commercial before or after the video, and the watcher watches up to 30 seconds of the entire commercial, ad revenue is collected. Now, this is where they mention the ad revenue minus 20%. And I love how they just put that there. Like, let's just subtly throw this in here like this. Will go to you instead of the person who uploaded the video. Those earnings will be shown in DistroKid Bank tab. So, and it's just funny the way they have it like this. Like, they're just trying not to say like, hey, we're keeping 20%. You get the other 80. But that's exactly what this means right here. So for anyone out there who thinks that they get 100% every dime that they make from DistroKid, that is not true. As you can see on their website, they say specifically that they are going to keep 20% of the YouTube earnings. Some people make a lot of money from their YouTube earnings. If you know that 20% of your total YouTube earnings is not going to come to you and you're only getting 80 and not 100, that might change. That little price difference that you're paying for an album on another platform, who doesn't take that much, in which I think they kind of all do. So that's the thing. They all kind of, I feel like, I'm pretty sure take at 20 or 30%, whether it's DistroKid, TuneCore, CD Baby. I feel like I'm pretty sure they all take 20 or 30%. So it's not to say, oh, DistroKid's the only one doing this. No, but I just want to make it clear that they do get a percentage of your earnings. People are under this impression that they don't take a dime, and they did a great job with marketing that you keep 100% of your royalties and your earnings. And I think it might be the rhetoric, because your ad revenue earnings or just total earnings is different than just someone specifically saying royalties. So that might be how they're kind of being slick and getting away with it, the terminology and the wordplay, But again, they got people believing that they get every single dime that goes away. But as you can see, that is not true. So wanted to put that to other artists, other musicians, other people that are about to start releasing music, or people that already got music out there. You might not have known that. You might be thinking you're getting every dime from YouTube. And the reality of the situation is you're not. And you won't if you use DistroKid. But again, like I said, they're not the only one doing that. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to throw that out there, but let's jump back to the website, and as we continue on the website, they got some of their artists, big artists that currently use it, and little testimonials and whatnot. John Legend, Ludacris, Buck Nasty, 21 Savage. I mean, many others, as you can see, are using DistroKid. So that's one of the things that I thought was interesting, funny, that they did such a great job with pushing that you keep 100% of your earnings. Yep. So right here it says earnings. So when I think about earnings, I would say your YouTube money is part of your earnings. So this is a false statement. This is false advertising. I'm just saying it like it is. It's funny because some people they'll see like a comment I'll make on a video like Wilder, Fury, and the crowd was booing Wilder when they were doing the weigh-in and stuff, and I made just an obvious comment like, I wonder, I can't remember exactly what I said, but basically it was pointing out like, one, why are they booing him like that? He's a champion. He's actually a good dude. He's not like a bad dude, and it's boxing. So you got to kind of, you got to be tough and whatnot. You're not going to take crap. So, I'm like, what are they booing about? And, I wonder, I wonder, but I imagine, or I bet most of those people out there that are booing are white. And the people just responding all of a sudden going crazy, like, oh, you all, race baiting or whatever, and it's like, nah, I'm just saying it like it is. Like, let's be honest. what percentage of the people booing him do you think were black? Probably very small, you know. And I'm not saying it to try to cause drama. I'm just seeing it and saying it like I see it. And that's how I feel about this. There are a lot of artists out there that are saying, you keep 100% of your earnings because they see this, and that's what they believe, and they've heard other people say. And again, you have people that, have a following, have, people that look up to them and are taking their word as the ultimate, one and all word. Like it's all facts, but his 53,000 subscribers have been a little misled, and if you watch this video, which I'm not going to play it because he'll probably be like, oh, I'm trying to give me my copy, give me my money because you just played some of my video, whatever. I don't know how it works in terms of actual video content. I don't think they can do anything like that. I think it's only the music. But he, and the other thing is he talks about CD Baby, which was who I was pretty much going to move forward with. And then I saw his video, and he's like the only person I've seen that says something negative really about CD Baby. And I even pretty much say that, I'm like, and lastly, what was your bad experience with CD Baby? You are literally the first bad experience I've heard of. And I just almost went with them to release my music. So, he mentioned something about things, some sort of hiccup or some issue that he had, but he didn't say anything about what it was really. So I'm like, all right, dude, like that's not really helping someone who's trying to make this decision, or anyone that's just like looking at CD Baby, whatever. Like, you're like, yeah, I had a bad experience. Elaborate. Give us a little insight as to why it was a bad experience. Is it just merely the matter of you are getting a little kickback on every person who signs up using your code with DistroKid, and now you're just like, I'm gonna sabotage everyone and get all my viewers to jump over. I got 53,000 people. If I get 5% of them to sign up through DistroKid through my link, I make X, Y. Who knows? I don't think he's actually saying that, but definitely not. But that could be the case. I don't really follow him, so I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but like I said, I can see a lot of subscribers, and if you click on his video, his channel, you can see has a lot of music content. So again, it's somewhat validated in the sense that he's clearly committed to it, and he's involved, and he's participating in that scene, in that industry and whatnot. So he's gonna know a thing or two. But that said, doesn't mean he's gonna know everything. Doesn't mean he's always right. And that is the same with a ton of other YouTubers, and myself included, and other people out there dropping videos like this where we're saying X, Y, Z. So definitely wanted to make sure people know that, though, know this though, because I almost definitely went forward with DistroKid, and then I start seeing, well, they got all these little fees. They got hidden fees for a lot of these extra features and stuff. You want your Shazam, and you want it's like, it's not just $19.99. So again, things to consider. I still keep saying maybe I'm just going to make a graph, and it would be good for myself to have it, and I'm starting to realize and think like, releasing a song under this one distributor at first will be good. Test the waters. If it goes well, we move it to another one. If it goes bad, if it doesn't go well, we keep it there, or, whatever. But it's trying to find out at what point I want to be on what platform. And I know some people like, if you make $1,000 or more, you want to be on TuneCore. If you make less than that, then CD Baby, or just different things. So I hear 100% earnings is what you keep. So the earnings part, again, if my money's not necessarily coming from YouTube, then and it's just the actual streaming and stuff, then that's where you do get 100%, and DistroKid still definitely might make the most sense in that regard. But if you get a ton of money from YouTube, go and look and see what other companies are taking from that percentage of your YouTube earnings, because it might be less than 20%. And if you're making a lot of money there, that 20% is huge. It's not $20. It's not like dollars. We're talking percent. And anytime you start dropping percentage, it's a different game. And that's why I haven't committed to CD Baby, because I'm like 9%. If I hit one of my songs hit big, that 9% is a lot of money compared to like TuneCore, where it's just that, it's like $10 or something for a single. So if you hit big on a song and you're under TuneCore, That's why someone like Tory Lanez is with TuneCore, because he has a lot of songs now that are big, and it's like he just had to pay $10 for that song, and a little more, but y'all see what I'm saying. So, in any case, I'm gonna keep it moving. Definitely wanted to make sure you guys were aware though of DistroKid. There are other features in here that we could obviously jump into, and kind of try to learn a little bit more about DistroKid specifically. I kind of already am hip to everything else with them that I was curious about or interested in. Like I said, it's really just that ability to leverage other like Shazam, other software like Shazam, or like platforms getting monetization when you're on, like if your songs get played on Facebook or Instagram and TikTok, all these other platforms and things like that. What happens if you start making payments? They have the legacy, life legacy. Shit, my bad. Can't even type. Leave a legacy. What did I say? Life legacy. Now, this to me is like one of the biggest things with DistroKid and why I'm so interested, and I haven't, build on them, and it's the main reason I'm gonna probably go with them, is to leave a legacy, and it allows you to keep your music up there forever. If you stop paying the annual fee and haven't opted in to leave a legacy, more info on that in bold below. We may remove your DistroKid songs and albums from stores. You will continue to have access to distrokid.com. All right, let me bring that back. So, leave a legacy is as follows. What happens if I stop paying the annual fee? If you stop paying the annual fee and haven't opted into leaving a legacy, more info on that in bold below. We may remove your DistroKid songs and albums from stores. You will continue to have access to distrokid.com, and of course you will receive any royalties owed to you. Assuming that you didn't opt into leave a legacy, the reason why we remove former customers' music from stores is because it's a lot of work for us to gather revenue reports from stores, pay out royalties, do customer service, and so on. Your membership fee covers all that. We'll automatically rebill you every year so you don't have to think about it. If the charge fails, we'll give you ample notice before removing any of your music from stores. We know you don't want any surprises when it comes to your music. Also, in the rare case that we remove your music from stores after your yearly subscription ends, you can, of course, rejoin DistroKid anytime and upload it again. If you want your music to stay in stores forever, even if your credit card stops working and you never renew, check out our Leave a Legacy option. Read more here. Can I ensure my album doesn't ever get deleted? Yes. Opt any album or single into DistroKid's Leave a Legacy feature. The Leave a Legacy extra can be added to a release so that it won't be removed due to a lapsed membership payment if your credit card is rejected, etc. However, adding this extra to a release does not replace your annual membership fee, and it is a one-time payment for all of your releases. To opt in, find that. Now it's funny, again, they don't have the Leave a Legacy fee listed here. I wonder why they don't have it listed there. What just happened? Oh, I missed it. You know what I mean? Again, this is the thing I don't like about, all of these distributors do it. But, it's just one of those things where it's not cool. You know what I mean? It's like, wouldn't it just be a clear, obvious thing? Like, okay, anyone who's curious and wants to know this, probably the obvious next question is going to be, okay, how much is it? Why wouldn't they just have it listed here? It's things like that make you kind of like, that's a little suspect. That's a little. Now, I don't know if this is updated, but I'm pretty sure these are still the same fees. So for every song or album has its own fee. So it's not like something you opt in for all of your songs. It's like, no. With DistroKid, it's for every individual single that you want to have it stay up there forever, you'd have to pay an additional $29 on top of the individual fees that you paid, such as, Shazam and YouTube monetization, things like that, etc. So that's the thing, again, with DistroKid. It's not just that $19.99 that they say usually. If you have actual music, actual songs, and you want to actually make sure you get paid, you have to pay all of these additional little fees that add up. So again, they push that $19.99 thing, and 100% of the royalties you keep, all your earnings. But it ain't that simple. It's not that clear. Now, like CD Baby, as I mentioned here, they'll take 9% of your earnings forever, but you don't pay an additional fee for it to stay up there. So again, if you're making, let's say you made $100 million, well, they're going to take 9% of that $100 million. That's a lot of money. Whereas DistroKid, they only get the YouTube portion of that 20% of the 100 from your YouTube money. Otherwise, regarding the actual streams and stuff, you're going to get 100% of the streams, and it's not going to be a matter of 9% of your that 100 whatever. It's only the money that you already paid, that set amount. So like, again, that's huge. That's huge. But I definitely feel like the YouTube part, if they actually did remove the ability for hip hop and rap artists to collect YouTube monetization, YouTube money, that's huge to me, because I feel like that's going to be a lot of the earnings that I'll probably make. My goal is to not necessarily have my music be like, like, yeah, it's cool. I want people to like throw it on and stuff too, but I want it to more so be looked at and used for like background for like movies or anything that involves cannabis. And people are like, we need some dope cannabis background, cannabis theme music. I want my ish to be top of mind, and for that to be what's playing, which would mean then I'm gonna be getting bread every time someone plays one of those videos and it's played. But if DistroKid doesn't collect those earnings for hip hop and rap people now, that means DistroKid's a no-go for me, period. So what I think I'm gonna do, actually, and maybe I'll I think what I'm gonna do is reach out to them. See, because I feel like the Leave a Legacy stuff, like, and that's the other thing with it. If once you still pay for it, you have to still pay your regular subscription for your ongoing monthly fee too. So, like I said, it's not like this is just it's more so they really want this to be like designed for like, a legit Leave a Legacy, like a legit life accident or something. And your music's always up there. So yeah, there you guys have it. A quick little, little review, little look at DistroKid. What I'm thinking I'm really gonna do is that graph idea, like I was saying. There are a few like older ones that are outdated, and no one really has anything that's like giving people a real good, accurate look at everything. You got a lot of, not to be disrespectful, a lot of people that are telling people like myself and other aspiring people like this is what it is, and they seem like they're legit, creditable people, and I'm taking their word, despite catching them being a little misled or off here and there. I'm still looking at them as valuable sources. But that said, knowing that someone's wrong about something only means I should make an effort to let others know, like, actually, this isn't really the truth or the full truth. this is actually the truth. So yeah, hopefully y'all found this helpful. If you have any particular questions about DistroKid, definitely feel free to comment, to reach out to me. I'm probably gonna end up using DistroKid anyway, for a song or two. The beauty of this music distribution thing is that you don't have to limit yourself to, one distributor. You can put one song out with DistroKid, you can put another song out with CD Baby, you can put another song out with TuneCore. And to be honest, I think that's really what I'm going to do, so that I actually have the full insight into each of these different platforms and, the best understanding of, hey, like, this makes the most sense for this particular situation. And these are the fees for this. And this is what it's like when you have a question and you got to reach out to customer support and so on and so on, because, again, I've watched a lot of different videos and, I'm kind of getting the general same gist here and there. But then, you come across things like, oh, DistroKid doesn't keep a dime. And then I do some research myself and see that they take 20% of your YouTube earnings. Now, again, like I said, others do as well. Some take 30, and probably even more. But yeah, it's just about just having that clarity there and actually the truth and knowing what it really is, instead of just what I'm being told and led to believe. Fine print. If stores remove your music, or if there's a significant changing the relationship with stores, like they start changing, tough newbies. But otherwise, you're good to go. Your music will be around longer than you are. Yeah. So, I'm that's pretty much probably what I'm gonna do. Like I said, just release a song, which each, at least each of those top 3 distributors, and then test the water, see how it goes, see how I'm feeling it. Obviously, different songs are going to do well, better than other songs, and it's not like, oh, it's because of the distributor necessarily. It's going to be the song, but you do still have to look at the whole experience. And, if I have an issue, if I have to change something, maybe I had a typo when I uploaded a particular song and I got to go change it. Do they charge you? Do they not charge you? There's a lot of different elements and components that factor into it. Now, maybe I'm just making it into a big deal, but if you choose a percentage company versus a company that's not doing a percentage thing, and then you do one of your songs goes big, that's going to be a lot of money that you might miss out on. At the same time, you might just waste a lot of money with all of the bells and whistles that you have to pay for additional features. So again, it's that balancing act, and it's really tough. Trying to figure out what makes the most sense. So, I've just been kind of kicking that ball, and I have a few songs that I've finished now, finished from my perspective. Now, of course, I know I'm not a professional engineer. I'm not, and I'm still like, what? I want to put my music out. So that's the thing. I'm kind of like been kicking that ball, though, in terms of just trying to make the right decision with who is going to be the distributor I use. But like I just said a moment ago, I'm probably just going to use each of them. So hopefully one of the next few videos I make, one of the next few Blunt Talks, is actually me signing up and giving you guys a walkthrough. I got to just, I need a little push, a little nudge, but I'm probably going to, try to punch out another song or two. So at least I have some, a little schedule, a nice routine of me being able to push out music, create music, push it out, and still learn these different platforms while I'm making my Blunt Talk videos and doing everything else I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it moving. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, though. If you did, definitely like this video, subscribe. Again, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Now I'm on Twitter. And yeah, follow along, follow the journey as I start to put out some music and just have some fun with doing what I love, making beautiful blunts, getting lit, and just enjoying life, All right, y'all. I'm gonna keep it moving. Let's roll it up. Out.
Roll it up, Mr. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it up. Mr. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it up. Mr. Roll it up, Mr. Roll it up. Mr. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it up. Mr. Roll it, roll it.